Guys, college football is finally back. I can't wait. It's not going to be the big games that we want, but we are having some college football this year. And the first game is coming up this Saturday. I was about to say Sunday, but it isn't. So I haven't did a channel update, as that channel update will be uploaded tomorrow, as I'm going to be going over all the stuff that I'm going to be doing for this upcoming college football season. But today, this is going to be like a game preview or a weekly preview, and this is a new graphic design that I spent a little while making last night, so hopefully you guys like it. But today, we have college football. And I'm just going to go over the game preview, as this matchup is going to be Austin Peay Governors versus the Central Arkansas Bears. So I'm just going to go over their star players and my game prediction, as this is going to be the only game this weekend. So we're going to start with Austin Peay, and we're going to start the guy that's on your cover, Cordell Jackson. And I'm not sure if he led the FCS, but he is a top 5 FCS corner to the people who actually take time and look at the FCS. And he had a total of 7 interceptions last year, which is plain out ridiculous. He's going into his senior year, and this dude is definitely going to be the main guy you want to be looking out for this Austin Peay team. But Central Arkansas and Austin Peay have very similar teams. They have good quarterbacks, good wide receivers, and one superstar cornerback. Well, superstar for the FCS, of course. The quarterback for Austin Peay is Javon Craig, as he had a total of 3,573 yards, 30 touchdowns, and 14 interceptions. And this guy is probably going to be the main impact for this Austin Peay team. But if you look over at Central Arkansas's quarterback, they have Braylon Smith, who had 3,704 yards, 32 touchdowns, and 16 interceptions. So those 3 categories we brought up with Craig, bring those up a little bit. I could be mistaken on this, but I do think Craig did miss like the final 2 games or something like that. So even though Smith's stats are a tad better or higher in the categories, both of these quarterbacks statistically are very similar quarterbacks. So expect some high numbers from these guys, as they put up some pretty ridiculous stats on the offensive side of the ball. And, well, both of them have a really good wide receiver core. Austin Peay has a great wide receiver in D'Angelo Wilson, my bad, as he had 1,564 yards with 15 touchdowns. This dude caught half of his team's touchdowns thrown by Craig last year, which is just crazy if you think about it. And this dude is a really good wide receiver, and he is probably going to be the best player on the field on that offensive side for Austin Peay throughout the entire game. But for Central Arkansas, even though you don't have a dynamic superstar like Wilson, your wide receiver core has more depth to it. As your best wide receiver is going to be Tyler Hudson, as he had a little under 1,000 yards last year with 975 and 12 touchdowns. Now, he is probably going to be a red zone threat for this Central Arkansas team. And I personally think both Wilson and Hudson will both have at least 1 touchdown in this matchup if you look at it. And like I brought up Cordell Jackson, as he had 7 interceptions. Central Arkansas is a really good cornerback as well with Robert Rochelle, as he had a total of 5 interceptions last year and more pass deflections than Cordell Jackson. So, now we're going to go into my thoughts on this game. I could be mistaken, but this is going to be a neutral site game in Alabama. Central Arkansas is, of course, in Arkansas, and Austin Peay, I think, is somewhere in the Ohio Valley region. So, this is going to be a very close game in my opinion. But I think Austin Peay has way more star power than Central Arkansas, and I think Austin Peay will win this game 28-23 as the final. Now, I don't think it's going to be a big shootout, but don't expect this game to be low scoring due to the dynamic stars on both offenses. But these teams are very well balanced, and if you look at paper, their strengths and weaknesses basically balance out each other. And personally, I think Austin Peay will pull away with the final score of 28-23. In the comment section below, what do you think the final score in this game will be? And also, who do you think will win? And yeah, tomorrow expect a quick channel update. And yeah, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, subscribe, and like always, have a good day. Peace out.